Curly the brave caterpillar. The great adventure, in the heart of a sunny meadow where flowers swayed like dancers in the breeze and butterflies painted the air with colors, lived a tiny green caterpillar named Curly. Curly was no ordinary caterpillar. He had a big dream, to explore the Meadow of Marvels, a magical place filled with shimmering ponds, towering flowers, and hidden treasures. But there was one problem: Curly wasn't sure he was brave enough. What if I get lost? What if something scary happens? He often whispered to himself. One morning, the sun was shining extra brightly, and Curly felt a tickle in his heart. "Today is the day," he declared, puffing up with determination. He packed a tiny bag of leaves and set off, his little legs carrying him into the unknown. As Curly ventured further, he met a busy ant named Annie carrying a crumb of bread 10 times her size. "Where are you off to, Curly?" Annie asked, pausing to rest. "I'm exploring the Meadow of Marvels," Curly said shyly. "That's brave. Be careful of the tall grass, it's full of sticky spider webs. But if you stay on the flower path, you'll be just fine," Annie advised. Curly thanked her and continued. He felt a little braver now. Soon, Curly found himself at a sparkling pond. A friendly frog named Felix hopped up, his wide grin reflecting in the water. "Looking for something exciting, little caterpillar?" "Yes. Do you know the way to the Meadow of Marvels?" Curly asked. Felix chuckled. "You're almost there, but you'll have to cross the wiggly log bridge. It's a bit wobbly, but I believe you can do it." Curly hesitated, staring at the narrow, shaky log stretching across the pond. His heart pounded, but he thought of Annie's advice and Felix's confidence. "I can do this," he said to himself, stepping carefully onto the log. With each wobbly step, Curly grew more determined. Halfway across, a breeze swayed the log. "Hold on tight," Felix cheered from the shore. With a final push, Curly leaped onto the other side. "You're braver than you think," Felix croaked proudly. Finally, Curly arrived at the Meadow of Marvels. It was more beautiful than he ever imagined. Flowers the size of trees, golden sunlight, and a symphony of buzzing bees and chirping crickets. As Curly explored, he heard a soft cry. Following the sound, he found a tiny butterfly stuck in a thorny bush. "Please help me," the butterfly whispered. Without thinking, Curly climbed onto the bush and carefully nibbled at the thorns until the butterfly was free. "Thank you," the butterfly exclaimed. "You're so kind and courageous." "I'm Bella. Can I join your adventure?" Curly smiled. "Of course. Adventures are better with friends." Together, Curly and Bella explored the meadow, helping others they met along the way: a beetle trapped in a puddle, a snail who lost its way, and even a grumpy cricket who needed a laugh. When the sun began to set, Curly looked around and realized something wonderful. He had not only discovered the magical Meadow of Marvels, but also his own courage and the joy of helping others. "I was so scared before, but now I feel like I can do anything," Curly said to Bella. "You're not just a caterpillar, Curly," Bella said with a smile. "You're a hero." And with that, Curly the brave caterpillar headed home, his heart full of adventure, friendship, and a newfound belief in himself. Moral lesson: bravery isn't about being fearless, it's about facing your fears and helping others along the way. Moral lesson: bravery isn't about being fearless, it's about facing your fears and helping others along the way. Vocabulary for kids: shimmering, sparkling, or shining brightly. Example: the pond looked shimmering in the sunlight. Determination: a strong feeling of wanting to do something, even if it's hard. Example: Curly crossed the wobbly bridge with determination. Marvels: wonderful or amazing things. Example: the Meadow of Marvels was full of wonders like tall flowers and golden sunlight.